Okay, but so we went to my nephew's cousin's house, which he has like a farm, like, and there's trees back there, like a lot, like it's like a forest kind of, and like and then we were just like chilling, and like we were roasting marshmallows. We thought nothing of it until his cousin like heard, like they were like, I didn't hear nothing, and his like, and my nephew was like, I didn't hear nothing, and then wait, I'm gonna let him talk now. So what happened is he heard a noise, and he said he heard something, and I was like, no, you're kidding. And then he said no, and we just went inside, and then we started to go back outside again to roast more marshmallows, and then I heard the noise. Everyone heard the noise this time, or the whisper, I mean. I'll say it. Yeah, I don't remember a lot. But then I'm literally about to cry. I literally like felt something touch my ear, but it wasn't like, oh, probably my hair. It was like a rub. It was like petting it, and I was like, I like smacked my ear, cause it felt like a finger. It wasn't a bug. You can tell when it's fingers. I was like scared, but like I thought nothing of it. I was like, it's not that serious. And then she told us about it, and we didn't feel it. So we went to go investigate what's happening. We saw nothing. So we went back into the house, played some video games, and then we came back out to do like some stuff. And then she'll say this. But we came back out to clean up what we had, because we made a mess of marshmallows and like burnt wood everywhere. So we're just like putting it to the side and stuff, and like getting the marshmallow packets and everything, and like because we're doing s'mores, and then we're just doing that, like every human does, like cleaning obviously. And then I felt that thingy on my ear again, and then nobody believed me. I don't know why. Everybody was like, you're such a liar, you didn't feel nothing. And I was like, okay, fine, don't believe me, and wait until then they feel you, and then they touch you, and then until my nephew, then I felt it, and then my cousin said, you both are lying, and you're pulling a prank on me. And we're like, no. And then we were both like, don't believe us, because you're the one who hasn't got touched. And then we started, we haven't been out there since June or whatever. I forgot. It's been a long time. But like when he was like, I don't believe you. You guys are pulling a prank on you. That you heard something. And it was true. So now you have to believe us. But when my nephew felt it, I was like, did he feel it? Like, did he feel like the finger, like a rub, like not a touch, like a rub? He was like, no, I felt like they drew a heart on my ear, but like behind it, they like with their finger, like they just like traced the heart. And I was like, okay. And then when I was talking, like for some reason I like stopped like talking, and I just went, and then I don't know what happened. I still remember that. My nephew was like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I just needed some air. He was like, you wanna go back inside? And then I said yeah, and then he told his cousin, we're gonna go back inside. We'll see you over there. And then he was like, don't leave me alone, wait, I'll be there. And I was like, okay, let's wait for him. And we were waiting in his porch, because like it's a long walk. Not that long, it was like 5 minutes, but that's still a long walk from where we're doing it to his, and we're alone. I mean, his parents were there, but like more towards the house than where we were. And then we were walking back, and then we see like a figure, but like explain the figure.
So it's like a man walking up to like kids. It's like a man, a creepy man, but we didn't know that. We didn't know that it was actually. We just thought it was just a figure. We didn't think it was actual. You know, it was an actual guy until we find out that we saw him, and then my cousin's gonna tell you the rest.
I'm his tia, by the way. But it's okay. No, my little nephew. Stop. Come lay down with me. Come lay down. Come lay down. It's okay.
I think someone's kidnapped me.
No, shut up. No, I don't think of that. Don't think of that, okay? So we thought it was like fake. We like didn't believe it. We're just like probably our minds are tricking us. And then we were like, okay. So we just thought nothing of it. And like we were going inside and we told my nephew's cousin's parents what happened, and they're just like, they speak Spanish but I'll translate it. They were like, you guys nomás están imaginando, y that we were just imagining. And then we slept that night until we woke up in the morning. I don't know what he felt, but he said he felt something, so I'm gonna let him talk.
I felt something, and what's it called? I was really scared. And when I felt something, I said, wake up, and it was 3 a.m. And I was like, wake up. Yes, it was.
It was 5:33. I remember when you're like, Jane, are you awake?
Oh.
I'm scared.
I don't remember. I'm short-term memory though. It was just 5:33, and what's it called? I told her to wake up because she didn't wake up, so I just kept moving her until she actually woke up. And then what's it called? Yeah, I told her that I was scared because I felt something, and what's it called? She'll tell you that.
So it's kind of annoying because all I hear is that, and like I don't feel like they can hear me talking. But anyway, so no, it's okay. But he was like, I'm scared. It was like 5:35 or something. No, you remember? It didn't happen. Oh yeah, you weren't born, so I was a kid. So he was like, I'm scared, like at 5:40, and I was like, okay, and I was just like, I was hecka tired, because I didn't go to sleep till like 3 because I was scared for the same reason. And we didn't sleep together. We had a bunk bed. It was like a bunk bed, and then we had a regular bed, and I slept on the top bunk. My nephew slept on the bottom one, and his cousin slept on the regular one. And my nephew, he came up and he started wiggling me. He's like, I'm scared, Junie. I'm scared. What do I do? And I was like, what do you mean, what do you do? Like, what happened? He's like, I felt something and I don't want to talk about it because I'm going to get scared. And I said, okay. And then he woke up his cousin. He's like, wake up, it's late, lazy boy, like being funny. And then he was like, what do you mean? It's like 6. And then my cousin, my nephew, since he is used to waking up like at 7, 8, 6, he was like, it's late. And then his cousin was like, I wake up like at 12, 1 or 1. And then he was like, you're a lazy butt. And then oh my god, the dogs.
That's just the cats.
I know, but we were doing stuff, and then we went back outside. because his cousin's dad told him that we left, I don't know what, water? What was it? Juices. So we left juices. So it was juices? Oh, but we left juices, and then we went to pick them up, which was like 10 minutes, like 5 minutes to go over there. Like, no, it was like 15 minutes, 5 minutes to go over there. 5 minutes to pick up everything and like make sure everything was clean around there, and then 5 minutes to come back. So we were alone for like a good 20 minutes, solid 20 minutes, and then
everyone felt a touch on their back at the same time. So we were like, there's 3 people or something that were pulling a prank on us, but no, we didn't see anyone. So then, we looked all around. We looked all around, literally, when we were cleaning up. We also checked all around. We literally checked the house, the porch, and everything. But no sign of nothing. All we felt was like a, you know, like when you feel like your mom rubs you or something, she just like scratches your back a little. That's what we felt. And like what was crazy, we felt it all at the same time. We all went and I was like, we all made a different sound, which was kind of funny, but like not funny because my nephew actually said, he was like, well, they're pulling a prank on us, like it's his parents or something. And we were like, yeah, probably. And we went back. And then once we were on the way back, we saw like a dead bug, but it wasn't like a bug. It was like, I don't know what animal, but it wasn't like an animal. It was like a deformed. It was like, let's just say like a cricket, but like deformed and like furry. So it was like more like an animal, like a mammal, which was weird. But we just like saw it. It was like finger, like a finger, like a middle finger. It's like pretty huge. I was about to step on it, and to my his cousin was like, be careful, and I said, why? And he's like, because you're gonna step on a bug. And I said, okay. And then I just jumped over it. And then that day, like in like 20 minutes after we got there, my nephew's other uncles came, and like we were just playing hide and seek, cause like what kid doesn't play hide and seek when there's other people? Let's just be honest. But we were playing hide and seek, and then we were all hiding by ourselves, cause we were doing it was a hide and seek in the day, but like we're gonna do one in the dark. But we did one in the day because what happened to us. So we did it in the day, but we still had that sensation of something like watching us. You know when you feel like something's watching you, you just don't want to look behind you. You're like, I feel like there's somebody there. And then I looked behind and I saw like 3 fingers behind me, and I was like, oh, I see somebody. I see fingers, and they're like, no, it's just your imagination. I'm like, no, but they didn't believe me because they didn't see it. I saw all 3 of the fingers. Well, I saw all the fingers. And they didn't believe me. So I just went. I told them where I hid it.
I still don't believe him at this point, but like I kind of do now.
And what's it called? And I showed them where I was hiding, so they can actually like check if there's actually somebody there. But they didn't believe me because what's it called? There was no fingers or nothing there. So I got really mad, and I just went back into the house. And then what's it called? I saw the fingers again in the house, and I'm like, what? But I was like, I didn't see nobody. I just saw fingers. Then I went to the bathroom and I saw like fingers trying to crawl up. So I just got out of the bathroom fast before I probably got caught by something. And then I was like, I just see fingers around everywhere I go, and they're like, no, and they will tell you this.
I think I'm gonna just say the last things and then we might have to go. If you want more story times, comment below, or like if you can, like scary, funny, like how if you see our video from today that we did, like scary, but like not scary, not like as a ghost scary, but like as in I was terrified because that happened, like that type of scariness. Okay, but he kept feeling fingers, and then I was like, we need to come to the end of this. So we told her his parents, his cousin's parents. She was like, you want to do some research? My laptop's upstairs, in my room, in the second drawer, by where your he said it to him, by where your steel sleeps. And then he went up there, he got it, and then we did research about the house, and we realized that it was haunted for, it was more than 2,000 years, and then that there were 5 men that were always watching, and then 3 specifically they always had fingers, but the weird thing was that the first person had 2 normal fingers and one like pointy, and then the other person had 2 pointy fingers and 1 regular, and then the other person had 3 pointy. We did some pictures and we were crying like for like how much time?
An hour or something?
Don't exaggerate, like an hour, but we were crying. I told my nephew, go tell your parents that we need to leave now. He was like, okay, because he was also crying. He's like, I agree with you. So then we went back home, but like after like an hour or 2, and then yeah, nothing happened from there, but since there, but like I'm still terrified till this day, but like thank you for like hearing, if you've been this far.
Okay, see ya.